Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of being. Doesn't make any sense.
You will when you've met the drown.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
And here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would a devil ever lie to you? It wasn't the only way. It was the only way Raphael told you about. He just wanted to get you under his thumb. And it worked. As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again. Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody hammer. Yes, of course. I can see how the hammer we didn't know existed until Raphael generously enlightened us would take precedence. He's always struck me as the trustworthy type. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. It's strong. Doesn't make any sense.
There you are. I thought I lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? You did. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Go.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
If there is, I'm not aware of it. I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
What will they say?
What's on your mind? Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
I expected Baldur's Gate to be insipid, stale, wholly without merit. But it's got a vicious bite to it. Delightful.
The tadpole reveals your mind to Lae'zel. She knows you bargained with Raphael.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Shares's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news. I'm listening. It is done.
It's your birthday. You deserve to come with.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
Voss is waiting. He should know we took the Orphic hammer.
Shares's Caress isn't just about writing.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Journey to the Underdark.
game. Play. One she can win.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So you lied to me. In spite of all our progress together, still you would abuse my trust.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble!
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Be rid of that brute. Isn't right. On his leash. Game.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver, unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Gaich. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer.
Gold. Yeah. That's right, eh?
Let's be quick.
It will when you've met the drought.
Listen, it's got private rooms, strength, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy. You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
Here. You haven't even got inside yet.
I am not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delight. Why are some people so strange about Sharess's caress? It's just sex.
Get your seafood here.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
People are just walking into Sharess's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Slow down, sweetie.
birthday.
Let's hope for gold.
The librarian does this thing with a whip where you honor fools and...
I can't hear you.
Don't be such a...
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
Slay siege. They won't care about stupid things.
You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
Yeah, you haven't even got inside yet.
I am not going inside.
Take a deep breath for me, yeah?
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to...
If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, all right? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem. Does the hand not...
Everyone in Shiraz is correct.
Why is everyone acting so normal? The Absolute armies are coming. We need to stock up.
Set your worries. 10 loaves of bread. You're in safe hands.
Are you sure? The neighbours said they had 15.
The neighbours are talking out their arse.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
Words are exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burned like the noonday sun.
We should hit Rivington next. They might
And the
have
other person with you, they enjoyed it. I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Shiraz's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
How long do the effects last?
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Armor was a bog.
It's just a blessing to need something like this.
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If you're mighty
Steel watchers in operation during the coronation of Lord Gortash. Please refrain from criminal activity and be courteous to the flaming fists.
It's perfect for a shirt.
Stop this bloody shaking!
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Darling, it's very leather-like.
That watch it through me. Must have been 10 minutes. What I wouldn't give to be the Gondi who invented the steam watch.
Invented the steel watch?
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir. Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure to savor each purchase.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
Downstairs, Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the velveteen elixir.
Yes, but they were
we're shopping for a suit.
which makes him the
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Welcome to
All deliveries
Danthelon's
must be addressed to Danthelon shop floor.
You,
The cellar is
this
currently
tried and
closed
tested
to the
by
public.
finest adventurers.
time.
This leather armor is sublime.
Of course.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like. You told me the armor was a bargain.
But good armor is hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks. Someone there?
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Limited edition adventuring starter packs are currently out of stock. We apologise for any inconvenience caused. Every weapon, scroll and elixir is crafted to the highest adventuring standards, and that's a Danthelon guarantee.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
What's next?
lost in thought.
Your father bless you.
It was! But good armor is hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
We're shopping first.
We already helped you fix it.
My parents, remember?
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job.
Let's go to Calm's Guts. She has the most
Be
fabulous
brave.
sandal. It's perfect for a show.
Wyrm's rock's off limits. You got a problem? See Ellen there.
No door too unhinged. My tools can fix anything.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Wyrm's Rock's closed for the day. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
My tools can fix anything.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Personal invitation from Gortash? Well, it would be rude not to show face.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before
I don't
the
know,
fire started.
dear. I don't know.
Is expecting you.
All we can do is be patient.
Make your way to the audience chamber.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail? I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
What happened? And we'll be home in no time.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do...
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Broke down the door because it...
Are they going to arrest us?
What if they throw...
It's a waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
Are they going to arrest us?
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm...
Very well, then.
guard is fast asleep.
Bathed in a tendy. Ate all the onions. Old man Otto. Back here again. Cell stinks like an old cabbage. 3 bowls of the stew. What now? Goodness, how embarrassing. I had a heavy lunch. Welcome to Wyrm's Rock Prison, the 5th Nail Wee Jail. What's your business? Your father? Not much of a family resemblance. Well... Second cell on the right. And you tell him, no seconds for supper. This here's a prison, not an inn. Hang on, I'll let you through. Well, in you go. And don't feed the prisoners. Makes them cocky.
On your way. May Lord Gortash provide.
You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk. Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Wyrm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way. I'm not paid to chat. Huh?
Stay on my good side, yeah?
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
One more time.
Please
Pretend
make your
I'm a
way to
fist
the audience
and
chamber.
count what you were doing in the
It won't
house.
happen, I swear.
Well, your fistiness.
can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Sounded like somebody was in trouble.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what we've done, and we'll have no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire. You can see the flame.
I don't know, dear. No. All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Best behaviour around here. Understood?
Don't cause any trouble, all right? It's not worth it.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Must have something worth a few coin. Almost had it. Bloody hands shaking. Why'd you have to lock this so tight, Bakshi? Must have something worth a few coin. Almost had it.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Step lightly.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Have you seen the tieflings at the Southgate? Elturel's exiles were cast out by their own city. The precious hero liberated them from one hell and trapped in another. Shut your mouth!
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Really?
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Wyrm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Gortash has Ravengard on his side.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Gortash is expecting you.
Won't be causing trouble.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I'm not sure I believe her. Does it really matter?
Meaning?
Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands. Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither. Gortash, Ravengard.
You hear? My lady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe. Ravengard's a hero.
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Cast out by their own city. Your precious hero liberated them from one hell only to trap them in another.
Shut your mouth. Ravengard is a legend.
Ravengard is a...
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants, as long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
It's mine now.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
That should tell you.
Lord Gortash.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Chamber.
To be so cynical.
Not as exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing.
Lord Gortash is expecting...
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about. You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it. Lady Alia says jump, and I jump. That's the way of things.
Elturel would still be stuck in the hells if it weren't for him. Ravengard's a hero.
Lord Shattershield says Gortash won't be letting outsiders in. Good thinking, you ask me.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
You're free to explore. Within reason.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience station.
A proud day for the Flaming Fist, and for all of Baldur's Gate.
I beg your pardon, but have some decorum.
Do mind your manners.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Bhaal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
You look carefully, but discover nothing.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy. At least not yet. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Bhaal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Bhaal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
There's a thieving rack in the barracks, I'm telling you. Unless you think my good helmet grew legs and walked off.
Hardly a challenge. Delicious.
keep a blade close. Let's go.
Defender of the people.
Vigilance breeds madness.
Shall we? A little small talk.
Of the gate.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's try this way.
Action, not reaction. Quickly then.
Defender of the people. And I'm off.
Not reaction.
What now? Here we go.
Defender of the people. Checking things out.
Wits and blades, always sharp. I'll take this way.
Eager for battle. One true way.
Yes, let's.
Hero at heart.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Fine.
Sharp as ever. Let's see.
Worth a try. This way.
Watch your back. Over here.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You've been seeing that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Trust no one. If I must... Moving.
The pride of the gate. And I'm off.
Eager for battle. An efficient path.
Let's get on with it. No time to waste.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Careful, I might. Tread carefully.
I'm ready. Need to keep going.
Sharp as ever. Heading out.
You've been singing that for ages, and we're still here.
Oh dear. I don't know.
I'm needed. Checking things out.
This breeds madness. Repositioning.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Got to press on.
Don't touch me. Over there.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city, find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Go.
No distractions, please.
Ah! Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta!
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Duke's Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and...
I've had enough of this.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.